Om Shanti. Welcome to online webcast for honoring our most reverend, respected Dadi Janki. This is the third evening and we all love Dadi Janki so much that for the last 2 days, hundreds of you who have been present online, contributing to the meditation that we've been having, it has brought us closer, and also we feel your presence here. Technology is wonderful that at such times when we are physically not able to be together, we can connect. It has become possible for us to continue with this communication, and especially at such time of need, when we very much want to feel your all presence, your participation, especially at this time. I know that it is not easy for any one of us, but Dadi's wisdom that she has shared over the years with us has enabled us to have that inner strength, spiritual strength, to move the whole engine forward. I know that BKs all around the world are doing the same thing, webcasting using the technology and bringing the message of peace, the message of love, the message of solidarity, and embracing the world. And so tonight, in this 7 o'clock meditation, that we would also be able to share the peace, the love, the power that the souls of the world need at this time. As you know, Dadi Janki's personality was such that she would always think about the souls of the world. Whenever there are crises, upheavals, whether it's the matter, the 5 elements, the nature, whether it's circumstances or situations, she's always the first one to say, okay, let us all meditate and send the light and might to the souls of the world. And here we are today, doing the same, sitting in one place and yet being able to radiate our heartfelt love, peace, light, might to the souls of the world, to our Dadi Janki. So after meditation at 7:30, we will also have an opportunity to listen to Dadi. Especially in 2013, Dadi was being interviewed online, questions were sent to her, and she was able to answer those questions online, which has been coordinated by Sister Manda, who is also the coordinator of the retreat center based in Oxford. All these questions that were being asked and the answers that Dadi gave were very, very apt to the current times. And so you will experience that insightful, enlightening wisdom thereafter. Om Shanti.
A tiny flower breaks the stone. her roots connected far below. She drinks the power of the sun, a testament to anyone who's taken on what seems to be immovable, with faith to launch 1,000 stars, to ride a comet straight to Mars, when all oppose refuse to see, and say that it will never be. Collective mind and one belief, impossible. The quiet way unseen by eyes, who seek to shine a neon light. The gentle, strong, insistent flow of one who says they do not know, but understand and show in ways remarkable. I wish to swing out of the sea, to land inside this landscape me, a solitude of still ripples, and quiet concert there compose, not for applause and not for need of anything. If I could see all that you see, a love that knows Thank you for walking on this earth. Thank you for being you. The river flows back to the ocean. The trees turn back to dust. The sun must set as the day ends, and so shall all of us. The gift of silence is returned to each one soul by soul. I know you hold it in your heart as you watch your life unfold. So go to the sea, flow to the ocean, fly like a bird to his arms. Take all the love of all who will miss you, but know we are never apart. Thank you for your inspiration, for your life and love. Thank you for your recognition of the one above. Thank you for your sweet compassion, for your life of truth. Thank you for walking on this earth. Thank you for being you. Oh, thank you for walking on this earth. Thank you for being you.
Thank you for joining us in that meditation. Now, the second session, which is the final session this evening, we will be listening to Dadi Janki. Ask Dadi Janki any questions. This was an online question answer session that took place in the May of 2013. These questions and answers are so relevant to current times. It has been facilitated by Sister Manda, who is the coordinator of the Global Retreat Center. I'm sure you will find some wisdom and enlightenment in those answers that Dadi Janki has given in that particular interview. Om Shanti.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is a very unusual occasion in that it's our first opportunity to be online to ask questions with Dadi Janki. So thank you for sending all your questions by email, by Facebook, and whatever other methods that you have used. So it's a great opportunity to ask these questions to Dadi, and Dadi will attempt to answer these questions as easily and as briefly as possible. Thank you, Dadi, for being with us today. So, Dadi, the first question from Anu by email is that what is the simplest and easy way to get powers from God?
अच्छा क्वेश्चन अच्छा है.
It's a very good question.
भगवान से पावर कैसे लेवे, तो पहले मैं कहती हूँ ओम शांति.
So, before we learn how to take power from God, I would say let's greet each other with Om Shanti.
मेरी हमेशा है भाई, मैं पहले सबसे ओम शांति करती हूँ, 3 बारी ओम शांति करती हूँ. मैं कौन, मेरा कौन, इजी है.
I always say Om Shanti 3 times before I say anything, and so the first Om Shanti is to have the recognition of who I am, and the second Om Shanti is with the recognition of who I belong to.
सूक्ष्म, मैं जब इंसान बोलता है ना, अभिमान में बोलता है.
Usually when I use the notion of I, it's filled with ego.
जब मेरा बोलता है तो अटैचमेंट से बोलता है.
And then when we say mine, then we speak with the power of attachment.
मेरा देखेंगे ना, मैं अंदर आत्मा हूँ, मेरा परमात्मा है.
And when I say I, you will see that I see it with the awareness of I am a soul inside. And then when I use the term mine, it's God who is mine.
पहले आत्मा समझने से शांति आती है.
When I consider myself to be a soul, then I acquire peace.
मेरा समझने से परमात्मा की शक्ति आती है.
And when I consider God to be mine, then I'm able to draw power from God.
तो तीसरा है ओम शांति. सबको देखते, संसार में रहते, हर्षित है.
And the third Om Shanti is there to signify that I live in this world. When I look at others, I see others with the vision of that awareness of themselves as souls, and then everything is easy.
इसलिए मैं कहती हूँ बड़ा easy राजयोग है.
And that's why I say that this is easy Raj Yoga.
अधीनता से छूट जाते हैं, इंडिपेंडेंट हो जाते हैं.
We become free from dependency and we become independent.
नेक्स्ट क्या पूछती है?
That is the second question. Second question is from Minnie, and it came via Facebook. How can I deal with feelings of insecurity, helplessness, and fear of the unknown?
इनसिक्योरिटी क्यों है? परमात्मा का साथ नहीं है.
The reason why we have insecurity is because we don't experience the companionship of God.
मेरे को कभी ऐसे महसूस नहीं होता है.
I never feel insecure
क्योंकि उसका शक्तिवान सर्वशक्तिवान परमात्मा का साथ है.
because God is the Almighty Authority and I have His company.
दूसरा क्या पूछा?
Helplessness.
हेल्पलेस तो क्या है? शक्ति नहीं है ना, तो नाव में दी होती है.
When there isn't power inside, then there is feeling of helplessness.
जी चाहता अच्छा काम करे,
Our heart's desire is to do something good.
परंतु कहता है
But then we say, but.
उसमें फिर मेरे को सारी लाइफ में हिम्मते बच्चे मत दे बाप है, बते बच्चे मत, इतना वंडरफुल, इतना कैसा भी कार्य होगा, अपने लिए होगा या औरों के लिए होगा, हिम्मते बच्चे मदद दे बाप.
For me, very much that when I have courage, then I receive help from my Father, the Almighty. And this really is my experience. I have courage, God helps. No matter what task that I have to do, but when I have courage, I receive help from God. I have courage and I receive help.
ये सब शब्द नहीं है, ये मत्ते बच्चे अनुभव है सारा लाइफ में.
This is not really a question of
ये मत
only
हमारी-
words for me, but this is
जैसे
my
बाप ने मेरी जिम्मेवारी उठाई है.
this is my experience throughout my whole life, and the feeling really is that my
Practically.
Father has taken over responsibility of me, and this is very practical.
अपने लिए जो सेवा के लिए.
And whether it's for the self or for serving others.
तीसरा क्या है इसका?
Fear of the unknown.
फियर, क्योंकि कुछ उम्मीद नहीं है ना, कुछ करता नहीं है ना, तो डर लगता है पता नहीं क्या होगा, पता नहीं क्या होगा, पर कुछ किया हुआ है ना तो मजबूत है.
If there is helplessness, there is no power to do anything, and so then there is the worry, the fear of what's going to happen. But if I'm able to achieve something, do something about for myself, then there's no question of fear.
तो दूसरे शब्द में कहते हैं निर्भय निर्वैर. अगर मेरा किसके वैर नहीं है ना तो इंसिक्योरिटी भी कहीं में से है.
In other words, we say that when we have no animosity, then we have no fear. And it really is that if I don't have any feelings of animosity towards anyone, then what is there to be afraid of?
फियर बहुत नुकसानकार है.
Fear is very,
बताओ.
causes a lot of damage
इसमें
actually.
फियर होता है ना वो टीयर्स बात है.
Well, I'll tell you, if there's fear, then there are tears.
चीयरफुल रहना है ना.
But we have to be cheerful.
सब कुछ हो सकता है.
And everything is possible.
जब इंसान क्या से क्या दुनिया में कर लिया है,
Human beings have achieved so much in today's world.
ये सब क्यों कौन कर रहे हैं?
All of these things of the
मैं तो
internet
उनको
and
जानती नहीं इन बातों को.
technology, who's doing all this?
परंतु
I don't know
परंतु
about this.
मैं जो अंदर से सूक्ष्म ईश्वर से शक्ति है ना, समझती हूँ भाग्यशाली हूँ.
But the subtle power that I feel I have from God, I consider myself to be very fortunate to have that.
बहन वो ये नहीं कर सकेंगे.
Well, see, I can do that, but this technology won't be able to do that. Now the next question is from Nancy by email. I know it is important to love others unconditionally, but despite giving this immense attention, I'm not able to do this. Is it really possible?
ये नैन्सी बुजुर्ग होगी कोई या जवान होंगे, मतलब बात का. पहले तो प्यार क्या चीज़ है.
Whichever age group one belongs to, one really first needs to understand what exactly is love.
एक है देह संबंध है, दुनिया से प्यार वो तो धोखेबाज है.
One is this love that's a physical type of love, bodily love, whether it's with my body, my bodily relationships, or this physical world. But that is short-lived, perishable love.
जैसे मैं मतलब की साथी हूँ या वो भी मेरे मतलब से काम लेते हैं.
And then really that kind of love is a conditional love, in that we have love with conditions attached to
तो
it.
मेरा ये हमेशा बहुत पुरानी है. पक्का जैसे मंत्र कहो यंत्र कहो, मेरे को गुड विशेस रखना है. You're feeling good wishes.
For me, it's very clear that whether you call this a mantra or a weapon, that in order to have love for others, I have to have good wishes for everyone.
तो उसमें सबका सहज लगता है.
And it's with that that all tasks become very easy.
कभी ये ख्याल कर नहीं आता है हो सकेगा मेरे से.
I never have the thought, well, is it really possible for me to have
ये
love for
रंग
someone
है,
or
ये
not?
रंग है.
If I think like this, then it becomes my mistake.
पर तो सब कुछ हो सकता, भगवान की दया से हो जाता.
But everything is possible. With God's grace, everything is possible. This is the consciousness to have.
विश्वास है.
To have faith and conviction.
होगा.
It will
हो
happen.
जाता है.
And it happens.
Okay.
Oscar from South America, Daddy. How can I know who I truly am?
अच्छा, अभी इन्हों को शॉर्ट में जवाब दूँ समझ जाएंगे.
So, if I give answers in brief to these questions, I hope that everybody will understand.
मैंने देखा है ये जो ज्ञान परमात्मा से मिल रहा है ना, स्पष्ट भी बहुत बुद्धि में है, सार भी है.
This knowledge that I feel that I have acquired from God, it's very clear, but it's also very essential.
सार सुनते भी स्पष्ट हो जाता है.
And when we hear things in essence about these things, it becomes clear too.
पर तो डिटेल में सुनाएंगे ना, तो फिर हुआ मैं क्या समझ में नहीं आता है. समझ में नहीं आता है.
If I explain to you in detail, you won't understand who I am.
पर तो अंदर से हमारा अनुभव ये है. पहले शुरू में ही बाबा ने कहा था, सोचो बच्चा मैं कौन हूँ.
In fact, this is my experience, and from the beginning, Brahma Baba, the founder of the Brahma Kumaris, had always taught us to say to ourselves and to look at ourselves and say, look at yourself and ask, who am I?
सिंपल है बहुत.
It's very simple.
मैं कौन हूँ?
Who-
तो सत्यता,
Who am I?
निम्रता,
Then truth and
धीरता,
humility.
मधुरता का आवाज निकलता है.
Then there is a sound of patience and sweetness.
मैं को नहीं समझाया ना, तो आवाज कैसा होता है.
And when I haven't understand these qualities, then what is the sound of my voice like?
पहले सिर्फ आवाज से ही पता चलता है.
Actually, you can just tell from someone's tone of voice.
एक बहन इंग्लिश थी, पहले जब मैं लंदन में गई थी, तो जयंती बहन उसको कोर्स करा रही थी. मैंने कहा जयंती कैसे का, तो कहा तो दादी इसको योग कराओ. पहला ही लेसन कर रही थी. हुआ मैं कहा, तो मैंने कहा मैं इसको योग कैसे कराऊँ, सिगरेट की बांस आती है इनसे. तो कहा मैं सिगरेट छोड़ देंगी, भाई समझ जाएंगी. मैंने कहा आदत है ना. नहीं.
It was when I first came to London. Sister Jayanti, one of the teachers here, was teaching meditation to someone, and it was in the first lesson. And the first lesson that we teach as part of the meditation is about the understanding of the self as a spiritual being. And so I was asked to show this person that was learning how to meditate with this awareness. But actually I could really smell the odor of cigarette smoke, and I felt kind of uncomfortable. And so I said, well, how can I do this? And so this person who was learning meditation, she said to me, well, does that mean to say that if I give up smoking, I will learn to understand myself? And I said to her, yes, I think you will.
तो मैंने कहा मेडिटेशन कराऊं, कहा मैं छोड़ देंगी, मैं कहती अभी से नहीं पिएगी. तो समझो ना, आप समझ जाओ सिगरेट पीने वाले कैसी शक्ल होती है.
So she said to me, I will really, please show me how to meditate. Show me how to be have the awareness of myself as a soul. I will really give up smoking. I'm just subservient to my habit, but I really want to give it up.
तो योग कर मेडिटेशन कराया.
So then we had meditation.
मैं कौन,
Who am I?
मेरा कौन है.
And who is mine?
तो एकदम उसमें चेंज आ गई.
And she was completely transformed.
मैंने कहा देख, सोल कॉन्शियस होने से मैं आत्मा हूँ, परमात्मा बच्चा हूँ. तो समझ रही हो? हाँ समझ रही हो.
So I said to her, look, to understand yourself means to understand soul consciousness and the awareness of yourself as a soul, and that you are the child of God. Are you able to understand this on the basis of experience? And she said, yes, I understand.
तो जी चाहता है जो कभी नहीं समझा था, ये समझना इंसान के ज़रूरी है. कहती है मैंने कभी नहीं समझा था, अभी समझ में आता है। अच्छा, तो मैंने कहा कल तुम लिख करके दे ले आना, बॉडी कॉन्शियस क्या है, सोल कॉन्शियस क्या है, सोल कॉन्शियस रहने से विचार कैसे चलते हैं, बॉडी कॉन्शियस चलने के 40 विचार लिख करके दूसरे दिन आई।
So she said then that it's possible to experience yourself as a soul and be aware of yourself as a spiritual being. And so Daddy said yes. So she said, Daddy said, okay, then tomorrow when you come back having made a list of this contrast of the awareness of yourself as a soul and awareness of yourself as a body. And so we refer to this aspect as soul consciousness and body consciousness. So the next day she came with 40 points of what it means to be soul conscious and what it means to be body conscious.
तो कॉन्शियस जो है ना, मैं आत्मा का कैसा है।
So when I have the awareness of myself as a soul, as a spiritual being, what is the state of my consciousness?
तो अंदर होने के बुद्धि ऊपर चली जाती है।
Then when I go deep inside myself with this awareness, then actually my intellect becomes drawn up above.
बॉडी कॉन्शियस होने से बुद्धि इधर जाता है।
And when I become what we say body conscious, then my intellect becomes distracted here only within the physical plane.
समझने से, प्रैक्टिस करने से सहज लगता है।
When I understand and when I practice, it feels very easy.
क्या है, सहज बात है। बुढ़ा है चाहे जवान है, कोई भी है, बच्चा भी है, ये ऐसा समझे इंसान के लिए, ये हैवान को नहीं समझाएंगे तो एकदम बुद्धि का जैसे ताला खुल जाता है।
Actually, it's very easy to understand, and it's easy to understand for human beings. We're not going to expect this out of animals. And when we become aware of this, then it actually becomes very clear and easy.
वही हूँ, सोल कॉन्शियस ये ना, तो चमकने लगता है जैसे तीसरा नेत्र मिल गया।
And I am that same person as I was before, but with soul consciousness. I have the awareness that the soul resides here at the center of the forehead, and so it's as if the forehead begins to shine.
देखो कैसे देखें।
And this is how you would look with soul consciousness.
The soul consciousness की स्मृति में रूहानियत की स्नेह शक्ति क्या होता है, अनुभव होता है।
With the awareness of the soul, and that means soul consciousness, then you're able to understand the vision of spirituality and the experience of brotherhood.
बहुत अच्छा लगता है।
It's very, very beautiful.
ये अच्छा नहीं है, ये ऐसे नहीं कहेंगे, ये दृष्टिकोण बहुत अच्छा है।
We'll never look around and say this is not good, this is good, because our vision, our method of seeing itself changes.
सूक्ष्म अंदर चेंज आती है ऑटोमेटिक।
And actually, it's a very subtle change that takes place automatically.
Okay. Okay, bye.
Daddy, another question from Carmen on Facebook is, what is the service that is needed most by humanity today? What is the service that is needed most by humanity today? कौन सी सेवा की आजकल संसार में बहुत ज़रूरत है, मानवता को ज़रूरत है?
इसको सेवा नहीं कहेंगे, असलियत क्या है, रियलिटी क्या है।
Actually, we mustn't refer to a service, but seeing what is real, what is true that is required.
मैं साखियों को देखती हूँ, अभी एज मेरी 97 है, ब्रह्मा कुमारी बनने 77 हुआ है। मनुष्यों को देखती हूँ, अपन को देखती हूँ, पर आप जैसों को देखती हूँ, कैसे चेंज आई है.
My age is 97 and I've been with the Brahma Kumaris for 77 years now. I look at myself, I look at the people of the world, and I look at people around me, and I see how changes have happened.
सूक्ष्म मनोवृत्ति है, उससे दृष्टि पर असर होता है.
It's a very subtle thing. Whatever is the attitude of my mind, that attitude affects my mind, the quality of my mind.
फेस यही है सभी का.
It's the same face.
कोई भी है.
We have
हिंदू होगा, क्रिश्चियन होगा, मुसलमान होगा, फेस तो मनुष्य का ऐसा ही है.
Human face is human face, whether someone is a Hindu or a Christian or a Muslim.
आंखें, कान है, मुख.
We have eyes, we have ears, we have mouth.
अगर मैं नाराज हूँ कैसा होगा?
And then if I'm upset, what does my face look like?
राजी खुश कैसा?
And when I'm happy and content, what does my face look like?
तो इसको गहराई में जाने से, अंडरस्टैंडिंग से अंदर परिवर्तन आता है.
When I go into the depth of this, then I'm able to experience inner transformation.
जैसे कोई भी कार्य होता है, समझो इसको ये शौक है ये सेवा करने का, तो छोड़ेगा नहीं पूरा जब तक उसमें अच्छी तरह से अनुभव नहीं करेगा, उसमें लोगों को फायदा होगा, मैं करूँगा, कंटिन्यू रखेगा. ये भी जो है ना, जिसको कहा जाता है निरंतर योगी, सहज योगी, राजयोगी.
Say, for instance, someone has an interest in doing something, then they will pursue that so that others can experience benefit, and that you can call it a form of service, and it becomes endless. And so this natural ability to be able to share is what we call yoga, easy yoga, and natural yoga.
है संसार में निरंतर अटेंशन है.
We live in the world, but our attention is consistent.
सहज लगता है.
Then it becomes easy.
कभी ये कैसे होगा, क्वेश्चन ही नहीं है.
Then there is no question, how will this happen?
इंसान के अंदर जो बात अच्छी लगती है ना, छोड़ता नहीं, पीछे करता है.
When someone likes something, enjoys doing something, they don't let it go.
परंतु मनुष्य को टाइम का कदर होवे.
But we as human beings should have value for time.
जब ये समझ में आता है ना, तो टाइम भले बाहर कार्य करता है, अंदर में इस नेचर में उसको फर्क पड़ता जाता है.
When I understand all this, then even though I may be engaged in activity, inside things begin to change.
उसमें भी सत्वगुणी नेचर हो.
And for that too, my nature should be a very pure and clean nature.
हर चीज को सत्वगुणी गुणग्राहक हो.
And pure and clean nature means that I see the goodness in everything.
बुरी को बुरी न देखे, सत्वगुणी.
Even if something is not good, then I don't see it with that vision, but I see it with a vision of positivity.
पहले जब मैं ज्ञान में आई ना, तो बाबा ने कहा बच्चे सत्तो रजो तमो, 3 शब्दों के अर्थ को समझो.
When I first started my spiritual journey, then Brahma Baba said, actually, the child, you must understand the pure, completely pure level, then the next level down, which we might call Rajo, and then this even lower level than that is Tamo, and we must understand all these 3 different levels.
बुद्धि स्वच्छ और सत्यता को कैच करने में स्वच्छ बुद्धि है, सत्यता उस पर काम करती है.
When my intellect is clean, then I would catch that which is the truth, and also my intellect will use truth.
अच्छे क्वेश्चन है.
They're very good
लोगों से
questions.
पूछा है, भले जवाब देने में शॉर्ट में अच्छा है ना.
So it's good that I'm able to give these answers in short.
इसका इंटरेस्ट पैदा होगा सुनते हैं, हाँ हाँ हाँ, अच्छा मैं और अच्छी अच्छी बातें मर्ज हो जाएंगी.
So once there is the interest to do these things, then actually more good things emerge.
मतलब क्या था, शुरू में जब मुझे जो अनुभव होता था तो मेरा दिल कहता था औरों को भी अनुभव करा. बहुत कभी जब तक मेरे उनको क्या पता ये क्या सुनाएंगी, तो मैं दीवारों से बैठ के बात करती थी.
So what I used to do actually when I first started was that when I was interested in something and I took benefit from it, I wanted to share with other people, and there weren't always others to share with. So I'd sit in front of a wall and talk to the wall.
तो ये वो सीन बने वंडर थी. मुझे जब लगता था इतनी अच्छी बात इनको वायुमंडल अच्छा फेथ बैठा पर मैं.
And so when these beautiful things were shared, then people began to have faith and conviction.
फिर किसको सुनाती थी, सुन बैठेंगे 10 मिनट, 1 घंटा लग जाएगा, बड़े प्यार से सुनेंगे.
And then when I would speak with someone and share these ideas with people, then a whole hour would go by, and it would feel so easy and
जो
natural.
मैं गीता में पढ़ा था ना, अर्जुन कहता है भगवान को, आपका ज्ञान गुह्य है, गोपनीय रहस्य युक्त है.
So
गुह्य मन डीप, गोपनीय मना बड़ा प्यार का अनुभव होता है, बड़ा रहस्य है.
I had read as a child in the Gita where Krishna says to Arjuna, or Arjuna says to Krishna rather, that your knowledge is very deep, very entertaining, and very slippery.
गुह्य बात हुई,
So one is deep,
ब्रह्मणिक भी है,
very
बहुत
entertaining,
बड़ा रहस्य समाया हुआ
and
है.
it also is filled with a deep secret.
तो फिर सारी लाइफ जब तक मैं किसको सुनाऊं नहीं ना, सुनाऊं तो ऐसा सुनाऊं जो भी बस.
I wanted to then be able to share this with others, and I want to share it in such a way that they never forget it again.
इसमें तो विशेष सेवा हुई है.
And it is actually this that has enabled world service to take place.
लोगों को सच्ची भावना से सुनाने वाला कोई चाहिए. सिर्फ पंडित बन के कथाएं करना, लेक्चर कर, मैं लेक्चर करना नहीं जानती हूँ.
People don't want anymore people just speaking philosophical lectures or religious stories, but actually to speak with conviction and enable others to have experience. This is what people want.
ब्रह्मा कुमारी बनने के पहले मैं भगवान को कहती थी, कोई बड़े बड़े साधु महात्माओं देखते थे तो मेरे बाप कहता था इनको गुरु बनाओ. मैं कहती मैं गुरु नहीं बना.
When I was young and I was very interested in these things, then with my father I used to meet different gurus or religious people, and my father would say to me that I could adopt them as my guru, and at that I wouldn't feel comfortable, didn't feel that I should adopt any one of them as a guru.
किसको गुरु बनाएंगे उनकी बातों मुझे फॉलो करना पड़ेगा.
If I make someone into my guru, then I have to follow what they tell me to follow.
मेरी भक्ति ऐसी थी, कहीं समझते ये गुरु बने मैं चेला बनूं. मुझे न गुरु बनाना है न गुरु बनना है.
So in life or religious life, it's usually the tendency is that one becomes a guru or one for others, or one makes others into their followers. And I neither want to be a guru for anyone, nor do I want to make someone else into a guru for myself.
भगवान है कौन, कैसा है,
But ultimately, who is God? What is God? What is He like? This is what I really had a quest for.
जब ये पहचान मिली ना, शांति आ गई.
When I had this understanding, this recognition, then it was as if I acquired peace.
drinks the power of the sun, a testament to anyone who's taken on what seems to be immovable, with faith to launch 1,000 stars, to ride a comet straight to Mars, when all oppose refuse to see, and say that it will never be. Collective mind and one belief, impossible. The quiet way unseen by eyes, who seek to shine a neon light. The gentle, strong, insistent flow of one who says they do not know, but understand and show in ways remarkable. I wish to swing out of the sea, to land inside this landscape me, a solitude of still repose, and quiet concert there compose, not for applause and not for